Good morning yet again. I am wide awake and hard at it this morning. Still working on this global search query widget code that I posted yesterday or the day before. Can't remember when it was. But I've done some modifications to it to make it more user friendly and quite a bit more versatile in what it can be used for. Specifically, I would think that a big use case for it would be able to provide the option to users on a social media platform to be able to search for other users. So there were some things that needed to be configured to make that work in a way that makes sense. So as before, you had to tap this little search button to get some results to pop up. You don't have to do that anymore. It is now listening in the actual text field for text that's being inputted. So it'll generate my list as I type. But additionally, it's also taking in each character and will return a list of documents for any document that has an associated field with the letters that are found in the search field. So that way, if you want to search for all the users that start with the letter M, then you can type the letter M and it will return all of those users. And then you can continue to type out the name and kind of narrow down your search. So let me just go ahead and do it for an example. I have two users in my collection. One of them is named Martin and the other is named Mark. So we'll see how that goes here. Okay, so you can see that I'm returning Mark and Martin at this time because they both start with M-A-R. But if I drop a K in here, then it's going to change to Mark. And then if I drop a T, it'll change to Martin. So definitely a lot more user friendly here. Oh, I guess that guy's not in there. But anyway, so that was something that I was working on and wanted the search functionality to be a little bit more robust in what it can actually do. And how it works, so that we can get rid of this search button and just type, and it'll return the results as you're typing. And also, I had run into a little bit of an issue. I realized after the fact that the actual query again is looking for associations in the name field, which I can pull this over just to help explain it a little bit. These are the two collections that I'm looking in. So it's looking for association in the name field. So Market has a name field and Posts has a name field just for testing purposes. And that's what it's actually searching. As you can see, there's a Martin, there's a Mark. But the problem that I was having is that I'm returning the description field and the email field, I believe, are the ones that I'm returning currently. And it came to my attention that the query was requiring that both documents have the name field filled, which is obvious because you need the association, but it was also requiring that the description field and the email fields be filled in both documents from both collections, which was not what I wanted. I wanted it to return every document from any collection that I have referenced for any user named Martin, regardless of what other fields were filled. And so I had to make some corrections to the code to make that happen, but that is working now. As you can see, this Martin, the email is returning, but this Martin, it is not, because I don't have anything in that field. So that's working the way that I want it to now. All right, so we're getting close to having this particular widget ready to roll. So I think that it'll be pretty useful to a lot of folks that are wanting to be able to do a much more complex search against their collections. And also the next thing after I just finalize the search bar, which I think it's just about ready, I'm going to redesign these components in here, these widget components, and make them a little bit more attractive and like put a picture, a profile picture, and things like that. So, all right, that's it. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in obtaining the code for this particular widget.